since I decided to follow Jesus, my whole life is changed. And we're singing another one for you. Y'all come on and put your hands together. Got a song that says these words. Listen. I have decided to follow Jesus. Y'all better sing that. I have decided to follow the Lord. I have decided to follow Jesus. You can't turn back to your love. You can't follow the Lord. Y'all trying to move it, come on. Everybody come to it. 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 Silent church, silent church, silent church, silent church, silent church, silent to follow Jesus. First I made a decision, I'm going to follow the Lord. Made up in my mind, I'm going to follow Jesus. Everybody clap who's hanging with me. Come on, everybody clap who's hanging with me. Yes, sir. Said if you want to have a good time, why don't you tell somebody that church has been too many years. Church has been too many years. Church has been too many rocks. Church has been too many reels. The touch I'm passing over. Touch I'm passing over. I'm found from outside. Way out on the hill. Is anybody gonna make it? Is anybody gonna make it? Surely I will. Said I'm passing over. Touch the upward way. New heights I'm hitting. Each and every day. Still I'm praying. While I'm on the one line. Lord, can I see that? Lord, can I see that? Place I'm on the higher ground. I got to keep on rolling. Anybody gonna keep going? Anybody gonna keep going? Let me see the way you're hanging. I'm singing to you back there. I wanna know where the Lord is doing. Does anybody here know where it's doing? Does anybody here know where it's doing? Just when I met the Savior, said I met him with a sound. And then he heard my holy prayer. And then he helped me at the time. And then he rapped God's word. Then he called my soul to save. And then he filled me with the Holy Ghost. Does anybody got the Holy Ghost? Does anybody got the Holy Ghost? Come on, y'all. Put your hands together. Did they do good? Come on. Come on, hit almost there. Took them 2 more seconds. Come on, y'all. Come on in. I feel it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give it up for the Sonny Brown experience. Okay, y'all. Without further ado, we about to bring my boy up. Good man, a classic man as he calls himself. Preacher, singer, entrepreneur, a man of many hats, many talents. Mr. Sonny Brown. Y'all give him a great big hand.
Yo, 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 yo.
What's going on, Brother Brown? Brother Brown.
What's going on, my brother Brown? How you feeling?
Pretty good, man. I can't complain, man. Everything been going all right with you?
Man, I can't complain, man. We just got out of church service, man, and it was real good. So I'm still kind of hyped about that, man, and glad to be a part of this, man. I love what y'all doing, man. This is real dope, man. So I'm glad I'm able to jump in the room tonight, man, to share some good information and learn some good information as well. So much respect to what y'all doing as well.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it.
Yep.
The other fellas, they coming on, but I ain't gonna keep you up because like I said, you just got out of church, so I don't want to hold you too long.
No doubt, no doubt.
So tell us, like how we do everybody else, how was it growing up from what you can remember from a child?
Man, growing up, man, was man, I was always into something. I was really into sports a lot as a child, man. I always grew up in church, so that was always the foundation. But I was into sports a lot. Music was heavy influence, of course. My father sings, my uncles, and a lot of my family. But my main focus was basketball. I mean, that was my thing. And but growing up, man, I was kind of the same way I'm now. Just kind of just stayed to myself, man, and always just had a drive to to excel in anything that I did, man. And I thank God for that passion that He put inside me, because I still have it now. And I was a wrestling fan too, so that was my childhood: basketball, wrestling, and music and church, and school problems every now and then. But God is good. God is good.
Do you think you can beat me in basketball? I was gonna get that on out the way. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I've been trying to play this young man for, I know, going on 8-9 years, and he run every single time. So, Mr. Brown, tell the people why you won't play me in basketball.
You told me you had a bad hip or something, man. I don't remember. Man, really, don't do it on here, man. Anytime, any place, man. Anytime, any place, brother. Anytime, any place, man.
Hey, I'm ready. We can go right now. We can cut this short now and go.
No.
Okay, so let's see. What was some of your musical influences that you can remember growing up?
Man, my father, Sonny McClare, the Brooklyn All-Star, was a big musical influence. My uncle, Deacon Brown of St. Matthew, South Carolina. Then you had James Brown, Michael Jackson. I grew up around the old school. I mean, so the Delphonics, the Stylistics, the Canton Spirituals, the Cloud. I had so many different musical influences. John P. Key, the Dixie Hummingbirds, Julius Cheeks. Man, this list can go on and on for days. But gospel music has always been a heavy influence. quartet music is number one. Contemporary music, as we call it as well. Just the message behind it has always been a huge part of my upbringing and who I am. But man, I mean, the list can go on and on for days as far as musical influences. I mean, Keith Wonderboy, rest in peace to him. The Supreme Angels.
Yeah.
Everybody, man. All of the legends that paved the way has somehow or another influenced me musically as well. I mean, so Tupac, I know I probably get in trouble. Hey, man, I got a lot of them, man. A lot of them.
I got you.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let me see what those. Let me see. Hold on. The guy said they have issues. Okay. All right. Well, we're just gonna keep going. So, who did you first get your Well, no. Let's go back. What was the name of the first group you ever sung with?
The first group that I sung with was a group out of Aiken, South Carolina. The group was named Change, and I actually came in as a background singer. And I sung background for them maybe about a year or two. And then after Change, then I started a group. Well, I took on a group from my father, which was called Little Sonny and the Peacemakers. And so I took over that name, and that was the group that I ran with for a few years. But Change was the very first group that I sung with. Out of Aiken, which consisted of the nephews of a guy named Muncie Mackey, so Tenez and
Shout out to Muncie. Yep.
Yep, and God has brought us a long way, my brother, a long But shout out to them fellas, man, because that was actually where I got my very first start. You know, coming out singing musically. I wasn't professional yet, so.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Mr. Good Job Lambo.
Hey, my boy.
But as y'all know, he late, so you know what we got to do.
Players in the world.
Hold on.
Man, that's love, man. You one of the greatest singers in the world, nigga.
Come on now.
Oh, no. I'm trying to boo him. Come on. It's still clapping. I'll take that.
Man, crazy, man.
Hey, Lambo, you doing all right, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
Okay.
A little tired, man. A little tired. That gym kind of wore me out a little bit.
We were just talking about that. Sonny said he'll dunk on you any day of the week.
Okay.
Go on the line.
That's the type of stuff Richard do, though.
What?
Gator, man.
So you can't beat Trayshawn in basketball?
Nah, Trayshawn go. I
don't beat him.
I don't hoop with Trayshawn. Trey can go.
He came here to Griffin and I wore him out.
All right.
You remember that?
You must have been asleep. Nigga was dreaming that day.
Okay, so after you left Lil Son and the Peacemakers, what was your next transition?
So first I went with the Brooklyn All Stars. That was the very first professional group I went with.
Wow.
Thomas Spann.
Never knew that.
So I went with him and my father. That was the very first professional group. Then from there I went with the Violinaires, fantastic Violinaires. Rest in peace to all of those legends, Bobo, Charlie Brown. But I got an opportunity to travel with that group for a few years and learn from those legends. And I still honor them to this day, one of my favorite groups. And I appreciate, everything that they taught me, every investment, carrying all the bags, when I first got in the group, I appreciate it now, paying dues and everything. But I didn't understand it then, because I was early 20s, but looking back on it now, man, I grew a great appreciation, just to be around those guys, share the same room, with them, let alone the same stage. So much respect to those Brooklyn All Stars, fantastic Violinaires was where I transitioned after Lil Sonny and the Peacemakers.
Wow. So you done been around a long time.
Yeah.
I had hair, man. Like DMX. Man.
So how long did you travel with the All Stars and the Violinaires?
Well, the All Stars, it's family, so it's all, pretty much all of my life, man. I remember, the Brooklyn All Stars, coming to family reunions when I was little. I actually remember Paul Beasley showing up one time to a family reunion, Doc McKenzie. So there's always an avenue as far as with the All Stars. I mean, so you can say pretty much all my life with them. My dad's been with them now 20 plus years. So, but the Volunteers, I sung with them 4 years. 4 years I traveled with the Fantastic Volunteers as well. So,
okay. So were you were lead singer for the Volunteers?
Yes, sir. I was second lead behind Charlie Brown. God bless the dead. A lot of people may not know who he is if you're not a Volunteer fan, but he was the one that led Praise Him. Grooving with Jesus, so many other different things. But I sung behind him, and one of the greatest bass players of all time, the White Tito Arthur, was singing lead as well. So I was there just trying to add my little piece to a dynamic group, man.
Wow. Give it up for Tito.
So David Thompson, those guys took me up under their wing. David, Danny, Robert Arrington, Wesley, little guys took me up under their wings, man. My cousin Fabian, and it was, man, they gave us the opportunity of a lifetime, just to travel with the legends. So,
wow. So I know you learned a lot under them guys.
Like, oh yeah, yes sir.
Okay, so after that transition, then where did you go?
Man, after that, man, I got a call. I was in Atlanta, Georgia. We were actually getting ready for the GMW, and I got a call from Eddie Bynes. We call him Schoolboy, and told me that Percy his health was transitioning a little bit, so they wanted to bring in a support with him, man. So I came with the Swannies around 2014, and man, they opened up so many more doors for me, traveling, meeting a lot of people, a lot of different celebrities, man, singing on a lot of major stages. So I traveled with them for 8 years. So shout out to the Swannies, rest in peace, Percy Griffin, and shout out to the guys that's still holding down the legacy, man, Mr. Schoolboy, Jake, man, Johnny Reese, pioneers that are still there, man, carrying the torch. So much respect to the Swannies as well.
Shout out to the Swannies.
Oh yeah.
They was actually the first ones that gave me my start.
Oh yeah, that's right, man. We actually came like around the same time, if I ain't mistaken.
Around the same time.
Yeah, we put Richard through hazing.
Yeah. Man, I look back at it now, and it's so funny. Like, it was some good times though, but it made me who I am today. Like, really, like I contribute everything to what I know now to what y'all did back then. So, man, like, much respect to all y'all.
Much respect to the Swannies, man. Yeah, no doubt.
I never forget the first weekend we went got to the show, and I was about to walk in there. I had on like a t-shirt and some basketball shorts. Y'all said, "Hold on, where you going?" They said, "Where you going with that on?"
Old heads don't play that, boy.
Richard ready to play basketball, man.
Hey, them old heads don't play that, man.
I'm going inside.
Nah, they don't even like flip. They don't even like shoes with the feet out. They don't even like flip flops. My granddad used to call them flip flops.
You going with them flip flops? Just had it mandated, And my Fave, shout out to Fave. He's sitting in the room with. Man, every program you had to be in a suit. Had to be. I mean, anything less was unacceptable. Suit and tie, and that was just a standard that they said. I mean, because hey, when you're going out, and again, the culture's changed now. I mean, so, and I'm all with it, But for them, their principles, man, you want to look like the professional when you go out. You want to stand like, you want to sound like it, man. So, again, like you, man. Like at first, I'm like, man, but it's a certain standard. I appreciate every jewel, man, that the legends have laid out, man. And we got to show much respect to our legends, man. We just lost another McCleve Graham of the Pilgrim Jubilees, man. So, while they're here, man, let's just love on our legends, man, while God still has them with us, man.
Sure, man.
Jubes as well.
Slowly.
Yeah, a lot of other co-hosts don't made it. Give it up for Mr. Ricky Bobby. Why you call himself that? We don't know.
Bro, you gave me the name, man.
I didn't give you that name.
Kept it. Yes, you did. I swear you said Ricky Bobby, bro. I promise you.
I don't remember that.
You know what, Rich? I ain't gonna do this with you tonight, man. What's up,
Okay.
y'all?
So, how many years did you do with the Swannies?
8 years, man.
8 years. Ooh. Sonny, how old are you, bro?
34, man.
Man, Sonny.
He been around a long
You
time.
just got an old soul, man. He not old. Like the nigga not old. That's the crazy part.
He ain't old at
It
all.
sound like he been out here 40, 50 years like them. But the nigga just that's how you know how cold that nigga is.
Yeah.
Some niggas just got it, bro.
Got it. Okay, so after you left the Swannies, then what was your next endeavor?
Man, after I left the Swannies, man, then it was, the Sonny Brown experience, man, which is currently running. There was if I be honest, man, there was a space where I'm like, okay, is this something that I really want to pursue? Because anytime you stepping out on something new, leaving something that's already established, man, it's either all gas or nothing. It's no half stepping, man. So, I was mentally preparing myself, okay, are you willing to go through what it takes to build yourself back up versus being in something that's already established? But man, God had his hand on it, man, and surrounded me with some great guys, man. And so it's year 3 now. I think the Sonny Brown experience, man, is pushing, man. Crazy doors have opened up for us, man, which, if I be honest, I didn't foresee it coming this way, but at the rapid pace that it's coming. So here we are now, man, on year 3, man, building it brick by brick.
Y'all killing
Brick
it
by
too.
brick.
Sure.
Who are the current members?
Current members, man, we have Fabian Allen, Bruce Robinson, Pastor Bruce Robinson on guitar, Emmanuel Johnson is the bass player, Brandon Hemingway, Paul Christopher, everybody knows Paul, young guy named Travell, he's from South Carolina as well. So those are the current members of the group, man. And man, we've just been rocking and rolling. The new live recording, the live recording CD and DVD, which is dropping in November. We are doing a live, dropping the plug now. November, look out for all of the details, man. Got some great features on the album, and man, just excited, man. Everybody music that's pushing the culture, that's been innovative and all of that, man. I'm all for it, and I support it, man. I support where Quartet has been, and I support where Quartet is now. So much respect to everybody releasing music, and doing their thing, man. So
I got a question for you, Sonny.
yes, sir.
With you starting your own, situation, I know sometimes that could probably be tough. But you talented, so I get it. My question is though, what do you think since you're like part of the, I would say like the new, quartet groups that we have, you nigga, you still young, so
Right.
What do you think the future holds for the new like artists like yourself? And because like you just said, our legends are slowly going away, bro. So how do you think y'all can, or I'm trying to ask it, dang, you know what I'm saying though, how can you keep it like stable for the next maybe 5-10 years or however long? Maybe it could run on to another, could be the same, but what do you think are, because lately it just feels like it's just not, it hasn't been the same for years. So like it's kind of been a dead space for a little while, but you got niggas like you can take it in.
Man,
what you think, man?
Man, that's a good question, man. First of all, man, that's a great question. I think, man, that where the culture is now has a great opportunity to tap in and to leverage something that the generation from the past couldn't. And the only reason why I say that is because you have knowledge and information now where, yes, the labels were machines, but there's so much now, man, that gives us an advantage and the opportunity to spread the talent and the music, man, far abroad and to tap in, to so many different avenues now. I think the problem is for some is that we're focused too much more on the creativity, of the situation versus creating something, man, that's going to be soul stirring, that's going to last, man. I mean, we got to take nuggets from the old school, and from what's been and build upon that. Now, of course, you can't just take old systems and run it that way. I mean, you don't need to send it in the mail now. We got email, different things like that.
Yeah, right.
I think that if we can show some level of camaraderie, man, to where, hey, man, we all can win and get to the bags, but let's take the knowledge you got and what I got and let's put it together. And we'll worry about on the back end, later. But, man, let's get there first.
Yeah.
The problem is when one person is close to getting there, we want to get, snatch them back or yank them down, and they could be the one to open the door, for the next person. So
yeah. I don't see it that way.
We headed there, man. We got some, man. These groups now, bro.
It's some killers out there, bro. It's definitely killer groups. It's yeah. But like you said, we gotta come together, man. And
gotta bring it together, yeah.
Everybody can't be trying to dump this man's house. Everybody can't be trying to put them on last because I don't want to go first. Like you can't be,
Right.
You don't work together. We always
you gotta have it's all love, but you gotta have a dog in you to the point to where it's like, yeah, we cool afterwards, but hey, I'm going for everything I got to say. We'll laugh and joke about it, but we lose the at. Like, I don't want good. I want to get in. I don't want people to clap, and that ain't what it's about. It creates excitement, man. Let me see if I can hit a wrong trade, man. Bang, man, tonight. But we lose the edge of the competition. We do it in basketball. All of us at a sport, man, guys, we see crazy at each other. All things, LeBron and Dre, best friends. So it's and like if we that together, man, and leverage my strength, your strength, man, we can build big, bro. Like, and much shout out, to guys building avenues like podcast, radio, the guys that are doing things. The QMA, we need different to highlight the artists, positions that we got. Like, yeah, they got it on the up, man. We got it too.
Mm-hmm.
But happy production, create all of this stuff. Got it,
man. You got one of the coldest writers ever.
Have it a little bit more than we do,
You got one of the coldest writers ever in your group, man.
Man,
Paul is, bro. I'll tell anybody that everywhere I go, bro. Paul is
Paul can sing too,
bro.
Man, look, I wish Paul was on this live right now. This dude every day, like, bro, you tripping.
He is tripping, bro. And it's a couple niggas like that, man. I figured it was gonna do that. It started tweaking a little bit.
We lost him.
Yeah, it started doing some robot stuff.
Oh Lord.
He might have to come out and go back in.
Man, that was some good information.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Somebody had called me, man. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
But yeah, man, if we leverage that together, man, it'll be everybody couldn't sing like the Violinaires. Everybody didn't have that thing that Slim had. Everybody wasn't the Cantons. Everybody wasn't everybody wasn't the Clouds, And so every house, man, you got to understand, like, some nights it's gonna be but I'm gonna root you on regardless, bro. Like,
yeah.
We playing ball, and when I dunk on Rich, like,
which that'll never happen.
Hey, somebody on the side, like, man, that's a good dunk. No, but I think Quartet, man, we doing it, man. We doing it, man. If everybody can just jump on the wave, man,
right?
It'll be something special. We see it in contemporary, we see it in rap. Like, we can do it as well, man.
That's the only reason I feel like, man, those other genres, like, they keep. At some point, you gotta have love in it, man. And if you ain't got no love in it, I mean. That's what we supposed to be spreading and and talking about and singing about.
Right.
When you spread it to others, it could be influencing, it can be,
right.
I mean, like you said, bro, if everybody would just think that way for a little bit. Just get here and just want everybody to kill it tonight. Like,
right.
Let's support each man. God.
Right. And what we don't realize is we all on this, it's us versus them.
At the end of the day.
That's not when they hear Quartet, they frown upon it, or they stereotype it. They put their statistics with it, It's us versus them. At the end of the day, we all in it together. We all doing gospel, but they draw a separating line, man. And so we can come together, man. We don't need their stations. We don't need their news reports. We don't need their platform. We got enough in-house, man, podcasts, man, that can be bigger than $1 Million Game with Wallow and Gilly. You know, man, we got this stuff, bro. Like, we just got to tap into it, man.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
That's definitely true.
Yep. It's a few that get it. It's a few that will actually try to put in the work, but
yeah. No doubt.
So where did you do your CD and DVD at? What city?
Man, we did it in Columbia, South Carolina. Shout out to Pastor Bruce Robinson, man. We did it at his church, the City of Hope in Columbia. Had Mr. Alan Pringle up there with us as a feature. Great concert, man. Great. Paul, he had songs on there. Shout out to Ray as well, the musicians, man, all of the guys. The media team, man, Elisha Sumo out of Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of hands in the pot, man. But man, we made music, man, that's going to be digestible for everyone, man. It's like a buffet. You know, people may like part of people may like this, but there's something there on that record, man, that everybody will be able to enjoy. So,
okay. Can you give us the name of it?
Yeah, the name of the CD is going to be.
It's going to be what that?
Revival.
Gotcha.
Revival.
Okay. And when will it be available again?
Man, it is dropping November the 8th. November the 8th. It will be available. We're actually doing a live concert, CD release in Columbia, South Carolina at the City of Hope Church, man. So we're looking forward. You'll have more details and information coming soon, but it is on the way. Shout out to Ray Braswell as well, Ray Markable Studios, man, for his awesome work that he put in with this as well. So
shout out to Ray.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna skip around a little bit. How did you get into the ministry? Like, when did you know that was your calling?
Man, so to be honest, man, like I said, I've always been in church. I was young, 8, 9, and 12 is when I actually started, teaching, at the church, doing kids Bible study, teen Bible study. So I knew it was something that God had for me, man. But as most, we're gonna do our own thing, and enjoy life and live life, man. So I ran from it and ran into a lot of problems, And so, man, it just came to a point. I said maybe about 6 years, 7 years, about 6 years ago, man. I just knew that, man, it was time for me to really run into what I was supposed to be doing, man, and not be ashamed of what people would think, man, or lose faith in the stuff that God has given me. So, man, that's when I really tapped in, man, and opened up so many more doors for me, man. Things have become a lot better. Things have become clearer, man. And you've seen the fruit of the labor, man. Like, it's one thing just see people preaching and stuff, but the stuff behind the scenes is, the preparation, man, dealing with people, dealing with deaths, encouraging people with families, administration. Like, it's a whole lot that comes behind the scenes. And to be honest, totally honest, I didn't ask for a sign up to be on the list. I tell anybody that something that I ran to, man. But man, God, when He gives you something or something for you to do, it don't matter how you try to run from it or how you feel about it, man. If you trust Him, man, He'll work it out for you, man. So,
yep,
that's true.
Whatever it is, I mean, if you can imagine it, it's possible. That's the first step, is just believe it.
Got to start somewhere.
Hey, that belief is crazy, boy.
Yeah,
right.
That's the crazy part.
Belief. That's what religion is built off of. Like, it's your belief in your faith.
Man, see, it's hard for some people, man.
Right.
A lot of people won't believe in something until they see it actually moving.
And that's that man would be the people that get left behind, man.
Yeah,
every single time.
See, the belief is something
you do it first.
Like,
oh man,
I believe.
And you believe in faith, don't you?
Like, and if you can believe something, man, you can't be locked in. You can't be locked in. I mean, like the old saying, Jay-Z said, "Lock my body, but you can't lock my mind." Man, like, if your belief is there, man, there is nothing you can be caged in. There's no ceiling, because now you taking everything you got and giving it to God. Like, all right, this is what I got to start with, and He'll take the rest of it, man. And I'm telling you, man, if you can believe it, I push belief for anybody, man. Just believe in it, man. Like faith,
crazy faith,
right?
You'll learn how to stay to yourself too once you start experiencing little things like that, man.
I'm telling you.
People start thinking you crazy, but you should have seen some stuff ain't nobody else done seen. So,
Right.
You got to stay away for a little while. Right?
I'm telling you.
That's true.
Real.
That's definitely true. So what's the name of the church that you pastor?
Man, the name of the church is True Testament Church of Jesus Christ right here in Aiken, South Carolina. I'm actually here in the church now, chilling, man. Man, come over here and say hey to people, man. I got my cousin here with me tonight, man. And y'all know him. He done been around playing with everybody, man. My cousin Fabian Allen, hey, man, musician.
What up, dog?
Hey.
Yo, what up, man?
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, it's Rick. Take the bait.
Ricky Bobby, where you at, man?
Yes, sir, man. So we here now, man, and man, I love it, man. I love it, man. I never think I would have this much excitement, for church, man. It can be a headache, it can be tiring, man, but man, the results, man, that's what you look for, man. And so you leave it to God, man. Let Him do the rest. And I'm still learning. I'm new in it, so still learning and growing, man. But that's what it's about, man. Being a student, man, being forever learning, man, willing to take wisdom, correction, understanding, man, and take growth. That's the thing. We don't want to take stuff to help us to grow because I don't like who it come from or it don't fit how I got my schedule planned out. But hey, man, that's what it's about, man. Taking every little piece, man, and using that, to better ourselves. So I love it, man.
Gotcha. Trey, you got some more questions?
Is it let's see what I can come up with here. I'm on the spot type of person. How is it pretty much when you what's the okay, all right, check this out. What's the difference between you being a lead and being in the pulpit?
Man. So there's one thing is, and preachers have certain little things, as far as we call them gimmicks, man, but you don't, first of all, the difference is you're not relying on the crowd, you're not relying on cliches and all that, man. It's you and God, man. So there's a certain order. I don't play around as much, in the pulpit, as far as me on stage. When I still laugh and still joke, man, but it's pretty much the same, man, because the message is still coming forth, whether we're preaching, whether we're singing, man, whether we're doing stuff like this, man, giving a podcast, but the ultimate goal, man, preaching or singing, is to get pointed to Jesus. At first, I wanted to dump. I wanted to dump the house. I didn't want to leave off the stage hearing my own footsteps. None of that. I want to end up on Molly Miss Monday, like none of that. Like, and if we be honest, we don't talk about that. No, we don't want to miss no house, man. We don't want to go through none of that. Crickets, none of that. But man, we start running to situations when people saying, man, this song helped me, man, when I was going through this situation. This song right here, man, is encouraging me because I'm currently on dialysis and different stuff like that. That's what it's about, man. And just pointing them, because I can't fix your problem. I mean, the song may bless you, but we only sing about one person, man. So if I can just get the people to Him, hey, man, the results will follow that, so.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Is there
Bobby, you ain't got no question?
I don't know what Ricky Bobby doing. Is there anyone that everybody got like their role models, everybody, you start doing something, you find that person that you kind of latch on to, you kind of want to, take these notes. Is there any well, I guess I got two questions from a lead singer standpoint and a pastor. Are there any, people that you really look up to or kind of take stuff from, or,
Oh man, the list is.
I know.
My list is extensive. Like, bro, like I'm talking about your favorite singer's favorite singer.
That's hard.
You know, so it's a hard, man, but and because it's so much, I don't want to exclude anyone, man. I mean, Alan Pringle is, you know, that I consider him my big brother, man. So that's one of my mentors, man. Harvey Watkins, man, my dad. It's so much because I try to be honest, I try to pull stuff from everybody.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, not just we'll focus on what we call the majors or the pros, but sometimes, man, it's a deacon in a little country church.
Right.
A nigga with no followers somewhere.
Man, or a musician, something that the world ain't caught on to yet. And how people take it because they pull something from something nobody knows and they use it and it catches fire. But man, you can learn something from
anybody.
Not, man, so I try to pull from everybody. Preaching, man, first of all, the people in the Bible that had to go through, not people wanting to hear them or believe in them, you know, like those are my biggest motivations. But then you got, man, Dr. Tellis Chapman, Tolan Morgan, Rudolph McKissick, oh man, E. Dewey Smith.
Where's Leroy at in that
Leroy?
Leroy Elliott.
I love that dude, bro.
Man,
I really love that dude. Yeah, boy.
Real good, man. Bruce, man, believe it or not, man, my cousin, man, Pastor Bruce Robinson, man, I watched this dude grow, man, from playing on the stage to what he's doing now, man, and man, his work ethic, man, his drive is also an inspiration as well, man, because he'll push you, man, like no days off, no sleep, you know. And so, man, those are just a few, though, man. Like, listen, John P. Keats was one of my favorite musical influence, like
Uncle John.
Like, man, the list, man, but listen. So shout out to everybody, man, that's doing court. Darrell McFadden. I mean, I'll spend another.
I already know, bro.
The list go on and on.
I already know, bro. That's one of them hard questions.
Your granddaddy, Robert Blair. I'm telling, man.
Yes, sir. Give it up to granddaddy, man.
George Dean, man. I'm talking about killers, man. Luther Barnes. They go, man. I love quartet. I'm talking about Barbershop, Fairfield 4, Salem Travelers, Gospel Airs.
Okay, so tell me this. Give me your top 5 quartet groups all time.
I can't.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. Don't put that pressure on that man like that. God, dog.
I can't, bro. Like,
okay. Bro. Top 5 lead singers.
You can't do it.
I can.
But that's
no pressure.
That's worse than the first question.
Not for me.
I'll try to do 5, and before I know it, I have 30 in 3 minutes.
And they got to be in order.
Bro,
that's hard, man.
I'll give you a push, Joe Lagarde.
Of course. But then you got Doom Keats. You got Bob Washington. You got Lee. You got Harvey.
Prime Harvey.
Man, listen.
Yeah. You got Tim Rogers.
Him.
Oh, what's some cold niggas out here?
Bro, like, whoa. I'm sorry. I can't, bro. Percy.
5. You know, y'all got 5 in Carolina. Just
Who you talking about?
You got Doc. Tommy
Allen.
Allen.
Yeah.
Tommy.
Roy. Roy's a young legend. Like,
yeah. Young legend.
I be giving that man his props, man. Every chance I get that nigga his props.
It's so many, bro. It's so many, man. Like,
yeah, that's hard.
The Racy brothers. I got
the Racy brothers.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I love quartet, man. No, for real though, man. I don't know.
So my 5: Joe Lagarde, Willie Neal Johnson.
Yes.
Harvey Watkins.
Yes.
Keith Wonderboy.
Yeah.
And
You can't. Come on, bro. Lee,
It's hard, bro. George Dean.
Dean.
I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't ever a fan of Lee and George Dean growing up.
Hey, man. Dean is a fool, that mic, brother.
I can't even tell you three songs that he's saying.
And the stuff he can do, he don't do it in tech. Like that nigga really
George Dean
is like
the greatest gifts we got, man. Writer and all, man.
yeah.
So I got to check him out.
Man, I heard he was tough for that pen.
Tony, he did it for me. Did it. Man, you crazy.
Yeah, I got to check him out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Hey, I got a question. Since we're on the topic, I don't want to make it too much pressure and ask who is the queen of quartet. I don't want to put no pressure on it like that because we all on the spot. But I don't even want to say the GOAT. Forget it. Who is the queen of quartet?
Man,
two.
Think it's so
many. It's so many. Like
I gotta give Aunt Val her flowers, man.
Huh?
I
gotta give Aunt Val her flowers, man.
Yeah. But
oh man, let me tell you something.
Let me add Tutu in here.
The McDonald's.
I can't lie. Tutu. I had two. And she
Tutu.
still can go. Like she still can go.
Like
Queen Lobster was bad too.
Now again, sometimes people don't want to give her up, but Evelyn, man, through that 2000 year was holding strong.
I ain't gonna lie, God did it. Was scorching hot when it came out. You got to give it to her.
Man, it's so many, man. And shout out, man, to Big Sis, man, Lisa, man. Like,
shout out to Lisa.
All of the women, Monica, man. Like, I'd be remiss, I get slapped in my head if I don't say my wife Sylvia Brown, man. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Sylvia.
I got a dent in my head, y'all know. Man, but bro, like, man, shout out to women. We got some great. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, my perspective, man, because I enjoy everyone, man, their own right, and so it's hard for me just to label just one, man, because I respect all of that they bring to the craft, man. All of the women. Shout out to the women in quartet, man, that's doing their thing, because we got some powerful women out here as well. So,
oh yeah,
yes, sir.
So where do you see quartet in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, man, main stage. We see the traction picking back up now, man, where a lot of the contemporary artists are picking back up in the quartet, man. A lot of them are taking drives, man, from Harvey and Keith and Doc and so many other artists, man. So I see main stage. Once again, you have nothing but quartets, man, sharing the stage with the contempt in stadiums, theaters, man. Like, not just a Doc or a Harvey here and there, but now the young guns as well. Like, in here, letting them know, man, this is the foundation of gospel. Like, this is where it all started, man. So now that's just me. I believe, I won't even say 5, I say maybe 3 years, man. If we stay on the path, man, and link up like how we're supposed to, man, quartet is gonna be big, man. Like, we're gonna have our own avenue. It can be big like Wall Street, man. In a sense of, what we can do with this genre, so.
I seen a flyer today. Matter of fact, somebody sent it to me, and the keynotes had came to Brooklyn, New York. It was the Flames of Harmony anniversary. It was the keynotes headlining, the Williams Brothers, Shirley Caesar, the Nightingales harmonizing for Dixie Hummingbirds, Jackson Southern Males, Highway QCs, the Swannies, the Blind Boys, Keith Wonder Boy, the Brooklyn Skyways, Daughters of Harmony. It was a 2-day event on a Saturday, and the tickets was $12 in advance. In 1981, that's $41 a day, and that was a 1-day event, but it was 2 shows.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
A $40.
That's a crazy lineup.
Yeah, and the keynotes headline.
That's crazy. Now, one thing we do have, we have social media now, so the attendance fluctuates, because it, will be readily available on the stream. Some people use the advantage. Hey, I can be in the comfort of my own home, handle a lot of stuff, and catch it. But man, it's nothing like being in the room, man. Like the energy is contagious, man. Like, and there's something that happens when you're in the room. It's one thing to hear about it, but man, when you there and can experience it, man. And I think that's what we're getting back to, man, from the contemporary side, because they're now running over the quartet. Like, you got people going viral like the Bree Holly, you know, the Roy, all of this stuff, man, is bringing the type of traction that quartet needs. So they know, like, we ain't dead. We got just as much as talent as y'all. We got musicians over here that'll run circles around y'all. We got singers that'll put y'all under the flow, like, without playing. I mean, so, man, if we just tap into that, bro, I give 3 to 5 years, quartet will be there. It'll be there.
We just got to take it serious, man.
Yeah, man.
Yep. It need to be like a big, like a convention, but no singing, no playing, you know, just straight figure out for the future.
Yeah.
That's stuff that, you know, people don't do a lot. I bet you in the NBA, the NFL, they want to make some changes to the game. I'm pretty sure they all come together. Let's talk about how we can make this better, and they actually go out and do it.
Yeah.
That's the thing with black people, bro. With us,
right.
talk about it. We'll tell you about it, tell them about it. Yeah, man, we need to do this, we need to do that. And we'll be saying, man, the 5 years been gone. We still talking about it.
Still going.
Right. About what we need to be doing.
And the thing is, I don't want to hurry up and do it because I ain't think of it first. That's the wrong mindset.
Yeah,
right.
Nigga, if you do it first, you got us out of here. So we just gonna tug you by your coattail and we gonna come right behind you, bro. That's all you got.
It can be the spark to build up enough. Y'all got this podcast going now. It sparks. Now 30 other people say, you know what, we want to start a podcast. Now we'll have the station start picking, you know what, man, we got enough traction going on with this quartet.
Exactly.
People that's building this platform, man, let's pull one of them and get them on syndicate. Let's get them, you know, with Wallow and get, man, I'm telling you, bro.
Yep.
So it can happen. We just got to be crazy enough to believe it.
Perfect example. You see how they doing Caitlin Clark?
Exactly.
They've been complaining for the past 25, 30 years about more money, you know, flights. And, bro, I did not know that it'd be like 3,000 and 4,000 people at a WNBA game, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No.
Nigga, they not make. That's why they not
making
making no money. Ain't no butts in the seats. Like,
No,
then here comes the girl. Okay, she white, but who cares, bro?
Right.
That's what we've been waiting on. The savior, the one.
You've been waiting on. You'll get more people at the Bell Auditorium than you get in a WNBA game.
That's true.
Wanted to pack that. I'm telling you, but I agree though. So Nipsey Hussle said it best, man. He said, out of every generation, there's always that one that comes up, man, that sparks it, man. It's always one, man, that decodes the matrix. Out of every generation, it's always one that shows up. The problem is when they show up, we want to crucify him. Look how they did Jesus, man. Kill him.
This nigga ain't right.
He getting too much attention. Like, nah, man. Instead of jumping on his back, hey, man, if you get in the room, man, shoot me a plug, man. Let them know what we building. But let's push
having the bucket mentality.
Somebody in the room. We stop them from even getting in the room. But if we can get somebody, and it's probably the wrong word to use, to infiltrate. If we can just get a foot in the door, hey, man, I can scope the scenery out. Toot, toot, toot. I know how the reel go. Man, and now bring the next people inside, man, and so we can build this thing. Or I go in here, learn what I need to learn, and I bring it back. Hey, like you said, Trey, this is the game plan. This is what we're going to lay out for the next few years, man, to kind of build this quartet thing. We got to push somebody to get there, though. Yeah.
It's bad, but when it's sad because it seems like everybody want to be number one.
Right.
And everybody can't be number one.
You can just see it and feel it, bro. Like it's evident. Like,
man, watch this. You don't even have to be on the starting five to win a championship.
At all.
As long as you show up and do your job, everything will come together. And
you may not even get playing time for the first couple of seasons. But guess what? If your team is winning that championship, guess what you consider? A champion.
You're a champion.
You got 13 minutes a whole season.
Hey, I'm fine with it. Just
I'm supporting the
Me
one
too.
team.
just bring me along for the ride.
Like, you know why so many people support LeBron? Because LeBron opened up avenues for other players.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about.
Yep.
That's what it's about, man.
But we just got to get to that point.
Yeah, man. Got to.
Man, Ricky Bobby, what you done came up with over there?
I'm just soaking in all the knowledge, bro. um,
And Ricky Bobby one of our younger homeboys, man. So
Yeah. He a young fella.
he learning a lot of stuff too. And
um,
it's just like that, bro. We gonna try to, get the blueprint for little bro, and
Absolutely.
you just follow us, bro, and we gonna make sure we all good.
Absolutely.
nah. But I did have a question though. I'm not like much into the quartet where like I have like my bits and pieces. I grew up on it like just a little bit, but I did notice like a few years ago. What do you think made people kind of draw away from putting quartet on the main stage?
Man, I think because they feel like it's a lot of clowning. And I think sometimes we don't take advantage of the opportunity that we got. And stereotype statistics for so many years, quartet has been labeled, with all type of stereotypes. We won't go back and forth into what y'all label quartet. Other side is, that whole thing. But I think the main thing, man, is it lost its drawing power when more of the information started becoming front street.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Right.
became more of a, hey, well, let me tell, so if I can bring you down, I can lift myself up. And a lot of stuff just kind of got pushed out, man. Radio didn't want to play quartet.
Right.
I think a lot of different factors that kind of go into it, man.
Take quartet off the Grammys.
Is quartet is on the level,
Yeah,
drawing back
it
up.
was Bobby Jones too, because Bobby Jones used to have quartet.
They took quartet off
Heavy.
the Grammys, right? What was it?
Yeah, it used to be on the Grammys and the
Grammys,
Stellar.
right? That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
When I was real young, I remember that.
That's right. Right, man. Played a major
I remember when they went through the little process of taking them off. I think I remember that.
But you gotta look at it too, though. The Grammys done took anything gospel related off, bro.
Right.
Like you have to look at.
Sonny just said it, bro. It's us against them.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Literally.
you would see, when was it? The Clark sisters literally used to like somewhat headline them shows, bro. Clark sisters,
Risen, right?
yeah, like other groups, like, bro, you have to look at stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't even care about stuff like that no more. I mean, it's part, you know how it is. I ain't gonna say it on my, but you already know how that stuff be.
There's too much evil stuff in the world, man.
Yeah.
And you see we all see it. The stuff they try to push, the things they try to force on people.
Right.
I mean, of course, they don't try to take any type of Christian or church or anything out of the equation.
I seen today, I was on Instagram and the community, I ain't gonna say, the name.
Yeah, we
community.
Know. Alphabet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A B C D E, They had said something about they were protesting against a no U-turn sign in a neighborhood, and I'm like, what? They said like they were offended by it. I seen a comment that was like, bro, every day they finding something to be offended about. Like every day.
My thing is, do your thing. Be that. But don't act like you here and we here. Like just be regular, bro.
Just be a person.
No problem with nobody that want to ride around and cut their arms up and do weird stuff. I don't care about none of that, bro. Just do your thing, bro. Just do you though, and just
bro, I promise you,
stand on it.
I use this analogy all the time. I don't eat onions on my burger. Like I'm not a fan of onions on my burger, but I won't knock a person that does. But
it don't affect me not one bit.
Onions on my burger, bro. Like, don't send me to hell. Don't say don't label me with a hate crime or that I don't want you to eat because I don't want onions on my burger. Like that's your thing.
As long as you don't smack my burger out my hand, we good.
Rich, you gotta put it on my burger. Like I'm good.
To answer your question from earlier, Richard, you asked me who had said that. I never replied to you. I had made a post earlier because Drewski, the little dude, Kai Cenat, whatever his name is, and Kevin Hart, they did a sleepover or something. Right. So it was like a live stream sleepover. And my post was pretty much like, since when is doing stuff like that cool? Man, people came on my post and well, they made a bag. But why you hating? I'm like, bro, all I asked was when was that cool? Have a bunch of men getting together having a all those niggas are funny. So what am I hating for? Like, you know, like that's how people would do you, bro. Like they'll ask you out like you like, bro, that's just my opinion.
That's real
having
crazy.
a sleepover with men is cool.
I'm gonna tell you what it's called, man. It's called a straw man argument. And pretty much what people will do is take something that you said and create a whole nother argument out. I'll give you an example. I told my son, man, go do your homework. You can't play the tablet right now. He go tells his mama, Daddy don't want me to have fun. But I said, work first. But that's what people do. They'll hear what you said and they'll build. That's not real.
You know who bad for doing that, Sonny?
Yeah.
You know who bad for doing that?
Who that?
Women.
they take what they want to hear and then just they run with that.
Boy.
No, baby, I can't do it right now. Oh, you don't want to do it. No, I said I can't do it right now.
Right. They hear what they want to hear.
I kid you not, bro. I remember I had a situation come up like not too long ago, and this girl, because I got her straight, she was like, "You so sassy." I'm like, "So I'm sassy for putting you in your place because you thought you was gonna talk to me any type of way." That's crazy.
They call us sassy for anything now, bro.
I'm like, y'all just want to call somebody sassy. She was like, "No, who gonna sing?" I was like, "No, you ain't finna talk to me any type of way." So I'm for sure finna tell you something. I was like, "Who you think you talking to?" She was like, "Nah, that's sassy." I was like, "No, you just borderline stupid if you think you just gonna say something to me like that."
Right.
Anything is sassy nowadays. I bet I could go outside right now and water the plants, and they call it sassy.
A man caring about his nails and his hands and his appearance, that's sassy. Like, bro, got a clear
but let a nigga come out the closet though. Yeah, we support him. He's a strong man.
I don't want to be
my god.
I can't be tough all day, man.
Come on, bro. This stuff gotta stop. This stuff gotta stop, man. Yeah, nah, bro. I don't get it. I was like, yeah, this generation, like, I mean, I'm a part of this generation, but I'm just like, some of the people, like, there's not many people like me love that still kind of take a lot from the older generations before us. And I could see that because I was like, wow, like, this what y'all cool with, bro?
That older generation definitely knew something. Like, they knew some stuff about what was going on here, but we take it and brush it, sweep it under the rug.
Brush it under the rug.
It's a lot of stuff, man, that ain't talked about, that needs to be talked about. I encourage anybody, if you learn about where we come from as Black people, period. Learn about what was really going on here before the Christopher Columbus. Learn about all these weird holidays we celebrate for no reason. When you really find out how creepy stuff is, and how messed up, how the planets and all of that stuff, bro. We live on a planet. People don't even think about that. We live on.
I realize that
in outer space. Like people don't think that deep.
If you want to hide anything from a man or black man, put it in a book.
Or the job.
Put it, man.
Hey man, I try to do my due diligence, man. Hold on. I try to do a little something here and there, man. Man, people don't. I hated reading in school, man. I kind of regret it because reading is, bro. I rather
reading is fundamental,
sit there and read something to myself than to, talk to somebody else about it. Like it's crazy when you read something out loud and you hear yourself say it, and you process what you're actually saying versus what somebody else. That's if you're really that type of person. That I talk to myself all the time. You probably think I'm crazy, bro. But I feel like if you don't talk to yourself, it might be something wrong with you, bro.
Right. I say it ain't no problem talking to yourself. It's when you start answering yourself.
Thing is self-confidence, self, motivation. You got mental health. All this is dealing with you. So if you're not in tune with you, you don't talk to yourself. You don't feel around on yourself, nigga. You don't even know you got a bump back here.
Right.
Right. Had a boil on his back for the last team.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, even now with to switch it over a little bit with the positions community, like I got a couple of homeboys that's in the quartet world heavy, bro. I'm talking about some of the young guns, man. And I'm like, sometimes I was like, dang, man, like just only you'll be further than what you are. Like, if you just handle yourself a little bit better, you take care of yourself a little bit better, like just a little bit.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself, bro. Like, don't sit here and get mad at somebody trying to help you. Because I remember
People
one
don't
night,
understand self-care, bro.
OG was really like just pouring into. I was listening on the phone. Like, I'm talking about this dude, and I'm talking about like if I was calling his name, y'all be like, "Oh wow, like him," and he ain't listening. Bro was telling him like, "Man, y'all need to just chill out. Y'all too young to be doing certain stuff." He was like, "If you're gonna do something, make sure you always protect your name." And I kid you not, this is like around October of last year. This year, I kid you not, I was like, boy, that advice must have went in one ear and out the other. I was like, y'all ain't listening to nothing this man said. Boy, you still trying to, do this and that.
and a whole year later, you're still trying to do this. Like, come
You
on,
still trying to do the same thing, bro. I'm like, yo,
man.
I wish I had like certain folk, certain OGs tell me that. And I do. But I was like, bro, I wish it was certain guys that was going that hard for me. And I'm just sitting here not listening. But I'm talking about these dudes is up at like 4:00 in the morning telling them, literally giving them the game in the quartet world, in the gospel world, or in life in general. I'm like, bro, they just gave you everything you need to know all around about life. Your career, what you want to do to make it in the industry, and what you want to do to make it in life. I'm like, so you just saying you ain't gonna listen to that, bro?
Some people, man,
Like,
can't tell them nothing. They gotta see for themselves.
Yep.
Gotta,
Yeah.
saying and doing is two different things, bro. You'll never know until you try something, until you experience something. You'll never know what that burning. You'll never know what faith is until you actually sit back and actually rely on it. Bro, it's been some times where, boy, some stuff has happened. I just be like, I don't know how. I believe something is gonna happen for me.
Something gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen for you,
See
boy.
it.
I believe just that little bit of okay. I'm finna go to sleep. And I'm not thinking about it. I'm not worried about it. I wash my hands with it. When I wake up, it's there, or it'll be there, or I'll get a sign of how to get it there.
Exactly. Because it
Energy,
ain't gonna
man,
just fall out the sky.
Right.
This thing right here is something serious, man. You put
Right
this,
here.
this together.
Yeah.
Like,
And is, of course, we're gonna think about it. It'll pop up, may even bother us a little bit, but I don't let that trump my faith though. Adversity is supposed to show up, man, but my belief gotta be more than because if not, I'll stop trying or I give up. But if I believe in it further enough, I keep going, I keep practicing my craft, I keep reading the information, studying the knowledge, sharing the knowledge, teaching them about trading and forward, all of this stuff, bro. Like, because I just believe in the power of the information. Like, so that's how it is, man. Like, once you believe in that, man, you take it and build life from it.
right. I tell my younger homeboys, I'm not that young, I'm not that old, but I tell my boys all the time, like, bruh, you a great musician, like you smart when it comes to music, but you're a little slow when it comes to life. And I was like, bruh,
Man, you want to know what, Lennox? I ain't trying to go backwards, but that is part of the quartet problem. A nigga be cold on the stage, but he's a lousy human being. So, collectively, more than that, than not, it's gonna cause, like that's like that small town, small mind thing. You stay in a town where everybody thinks small.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why it's always one or two that makes it out, and not
Always. Yeah.
that small mind.
And to piggyback off of that. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and tell nobody not to give back, but it's a lot of dudes out here, and I'll say our color, they have made it. Some of them have made it from the towns, the situations they were in, and never looked back. And then you have some dudes that I got to get back to, the hood, whatever the case is. Now, granted, I'm not saying that's, that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
Give back. Don't go back.
Give back.
Right,
Don't
right,
go back.
right.
It's several people that have been where they from and have died in their hometown.
I give you one, Young Dolph.
I was just gonna say that.
Young Dolph.
Yeah.
You want to give back. You want to bless the community. You want to be the one to pull people, say, hey, bro, we can make it. Let me show you how to get to this bag, whatever the case is. But the people aren't receptive, man. And that's the problem that we're trying to fix. the 1 or 2 or 3 that do make it out, be there to receive. Don't hate on them. I mean,
Who
and
the
that's
nigga think he is, man? This nigga got a Lamborghini.
people.
They always hating, bro.
Cookies.
Get some nuggets, bro. Like,
Like, nigga, I'm not finna hate on the nigga. I'm finna ask him some questions. Hey, man, how
I'm
did
about to
you
pick your brain. Yeah.
show me how'd you drive? How'd you pull off the lot with this?
right.
Right.
Excuse me, bro. I don't want to be annoying. Like, how you do this, man? How you do that?
Like, what?
I'm always asking questions.
Would you rather have dinner with Jay-Z or 500,000?
Give me that 500,000.
Give me that 500. I can flip that easy.
Give me that
Okay.
500.
Jay, I text you. We'll talk later. Let me go get that bread later.
I'll meet you at the top, brother.
Then you flip the coin over. You got some people that say, okay, all right, I can skip this now, but if I can give him to give me the tools, I can get this 5 in one day. You know, if he showed me how to get it, I can get there. The problem is some people ain't gonna show you how to get it in fear that you may pass them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he
Because
need an applause for that, bro.
sometimes on our own great, recognizing, you know, the talent or whatever God has given us. But you best believe there's other people around that can see the end. People can see how far this podcast can go.
Oh yeah.
Those are people that's gonna try to stop it. Those are the people that won't support it because they see something we don't see yet. Sometimes our enemies believe in us more than the people that support us do.
Man.
Wow.
Why I heard Tim Rogers say that, man?
That's deep.
Oh, man.
That's deep.
I gotta find that video, man. He say your enemies ain't even. You already know them, like,
Right. Yeah.
so there's no envy. You already know what they expect from them, but it be the niggas that you dapping up, hugging, going to the bar with. You know, it be them niggas.
They're the main ones
They
against
know
you.
you. They're around you, so they, you know, they can pick out your, you know, all of that. You know how niggas be.
If
Man.
they can't control you, they'll get you, bro.
Right.
And
I
then
try
when
to
you
get
take
you.
off without them, oh, this nigga ain't want to show me nothing. Nigga, oh.
Man, you was with me every day.
Out in my pocket.
He was a snake, bro.
Every day you try to show. Now I tried to show you love, man, but you ain't want to speak to me that day. That was the day I had somebody with me I wanted to introduce you to.
Mhm.
Okay.
But you was tight that day, so I'm like, oh. Now I go to the next person. Now you mad and you upset when you had the window of opportunity, but greed, envy, pride, all of this stuff blocked it, man. Because man, I'm too close to him. We come from the same thing. We started the same. I was doing it before him. How dare he go past me? How dare y'all give him more support? And I'm like, sometimes it's designed that way so you can learn some levels from the person in front of you. So when now you pass it to the next generation, that's what the gatekeepers got to do in quartet. Take what
Right.
y'all know, take the information that y'all got. Matter of fact, the books, give us some of y'all books, some of y'all promoting, you know, and you pass that information down so the stuff can keep going. Take a group on the road, like the Keynote, the Brooklyn All Stars, Supreme Angel, William Brothers, and that's how you build. That's how you keep the wealth going. You take what you got and you invest it. Startup money, whatever you want to call it, but leave something to build that next person up. Hey man, I'm gonna give you this booking. Man, call her. She'll get y'all straight in the city. You do good for her, it'll open it up for everybody. I'm a witness to that, bro. I did my first show in Jacksonville with my group 3 years ago.
Mhm.
Shout out to Miss Kimberly Goodman in Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, good promoter.
I haven't stopped singing in Florida since. And we were still trying to get stuff together, man. But that one show opened up so many doors, man, because it took somebody not only believing in us, but you believe in yourself, man. And if you believe in yourself, can't nobody stop you.
Nobody.
The only guaranteed failure is not trying. That's the only guaranteed failure.
That's
you
it.
control you.
That's right.
Yep. That's true.
Let's see.
I feel like, man, anything you doing, even if you show up 2 hours a day, even if you show up 30 minutes a day, if you show up 15 minutes a day, that's
just show up.
That's discipline.
Yeah.
Something's gonna come out of you going through that. I feel like consistency and discipline. It obviously causes, it spurts growth.
Right. Yeah.
Those two things, you can't have one without the other. Some people can be consistent at showing up every day, but are you necessarily disciplined? Did you follow the same rules? Some people can be disciplined, but they're not consistent.
Right.
Like, you cannot have one without the other, or you'll be in a world of just seesaw back and forth every time. But when you finally get both, you understand the importance of both of those, you're unstoppable at anything you do, because you showing people, you showing everybody that no one can outwork you.
Bro, that's so true, man. And I watched something today. One of my favorite players is Kobe Bryant. That's my favorite basketball player. And they did an interview, and they said, "Well, Kobe, why you don't pass the guys the ball?" He said, "Man, I'm sure they showing up, but man, they leaving early. They ain't taking as many shots. You know, they're not putting as much. Why am I going to put my trust in that? You don't want it as bad enough. You consistent because you here, but your discipline ain't the same. Your consistency is shaky. Some days you'll stay 10 minutes after practice. Some days you the first one to leave. And all of that stuff, man, you got to have the discipline to be there even when the consistency isn't there.
Yep.
Because now I'm working, I'm building, man, it's not popping off as fast as I want it to. I ain't getting the support as much as I want to. You know, I thought it would be quicker than this. Some days it's here, some days it's not. 1 week is a good week. You know how business is. Next week, man, it ain't good.
Right. Yeah.
There, and the faith keeps me there. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna sacrifice, because I believe my discipline is gonna produce something on the other end.
Yep.
A lot of times too, I feel like God really puts people through those things to pretty much, he want to see if he can trust you or not.
Yeah.
You know,
Facts.
if I can't trust you with this, I tell Rich this all the time, man. People be praying in church, praying for $1 million and can't manage a team. So, you know, you might have bit off more than you can chew. But yeah, it just be
in between that million and here is financial discipline
problems.
Right.
And so sometimes he said, I know you want to skip from A to Z, but we got to go through all of it, because each letter is going to bring a different level of what you're going to need. So by the time you get to Z,
you'll be ready for it.
Or if you do got to go back, you know how to bounce right back forward. So,
right.
People think that the process is boring, but that's the most fun part. You learning how to not fail. Like,
it builds your character.
Yeah. You learning how to lose the right way. Like,
right.
That's
right.
I mean,
everybody can handle that though.
Everybody cannot mentally, no.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, heck, look at the finals, bruh. I ain't heard about the Celtics really being that good. I think the last time I heard about them really being that good was like Isaiah Thomas. I mean, they've always been a solid squad.
You said the who?
They ain't the Celtics.
You said since
you talking about the young guy? He talking about the young guy.
Isaiah Thomas.
Say, nigga, what is you talking?
Jesus, bro. No, but I'm saying, like, after IT left, bro, they really thought shoot. That's
I mean, that was like JT and them rookie year though. That won't
but I mean, they really didn't think JT was gonna be that successful. They always thought other niggas was gonna really like Zion, or I mean, granted, Zion's still putting up buckets, but look at where JT's at. He's a win away from being.
Zion can't stay healthy though, so I mean, he
won't. But you gotta think about it though,
weight, man.
Niggas really thought that it was over for the Celtics. Oh, the Celtics ain't gonna be this, ain't gonna be that. They ended up acquiring the right pieces, bruh. They got Drew Holiday, Derek White from the Spurs.
That team was built and not bought.
Built.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
whoever that GM is, that nigga need a raise.
A raise, bruh.
Give him double.
A win away, bruh.
Niggas won 64 games this year, bruh. And if you add 64. The playoffs, they won almost 80 games this season.
That's what I'm saying, bruh. Tonight
crazy.
was the first game they lost in a minute. Literally.
Yeah.
Son, I got another question for you.
Okay.
How do you mentally prepare yourself for the stage? Like, what's your process?
Man, my process, man, is when it's getting close to stage time. Well, first of all, I'm inside, man. I'm checking out all of the groups, man, the atmosphere, the people. You know, I'm watching how they respond. I'm watching to words that are being said that spark something. You know, whether it be on this side or this side. Like I'm scoping everything, but right before it's hitting the stage, man, there's always an isolated moment, man. The guys say I either get real quiet, laugh or joke, then I, tone it down because now mentally, I'm locking into that zone, man, because now it's about making sure all the ducks are flowing in a row, making sure that, we're being effective in what we're doing. It's one thing to do it, but to be effective, and that's spiritually and naturally. Naturally, you want to be effective because you want to do good and you want to get booked. I
Right.
mean, you want to walk, hopefully, but spiritually, man, you want somebody to be encouraged, man, to leave out better, leave out with some hope, to have a better day, to find out peace, whatever it is, man. So, but mentally, man, there's always an isolated moment with me, man, to where I can mentally, just start focusing on what it's time to do. Being with the Swamp, I'm sure you remember, man, Percy had a saying, man, it's time to get your mind on singing now.
Right.
Mhm.
That's what we do, man. Just, hey, let's lock in and let's go. We can laugh and cut up later. We laugh and joke on stage too, but we never forget, man. We there to win. What do we? And we win in souls. It ain't always about the approval, but you want to do good, So you want everything to go well, man, and you want to be able to say, hey, you know what? I felt like we walked off with a win tonight.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's the
true.
ultimate purpose, man.
Yeah.
Do you play any instruments?
Man, drums. Yeah, I play drums. I started out playing drums, man. I used to play for years drums, but they ain't want to teach me guitar, so I just doing drums playing. Like shout out to Snake Charles Green, because I just hold you right there, man.
Yes, sir. I ain't moving. Snake ain't gonna move.
But drums, that's about it. Yeah, just drums.
Okay.
Used to, yeah. I don't really play no more.
Yeah. Well, I think we done been on here long enough, man. And I know you tired. Y'all done had that good church, so we ain't gonna hold you any more longer. Anything you want to say before we get off of here?
Man, yes, sir, man. I want to say, man, I appreciate first and foremost the opportunity, man, to come on here and share with you guys, man. I got nothing but respect for what y'all doing and, man, what y'all building for the culture, man, sports, music. I mean, anything can be shared here, man. It's like a locker room. So, man, much respect to y'all boys, man, and everything that y'all doing. Y'all follow the Sonny Brown experience. Y'all follow Lambo, Ricky Bobby, man, and they own and y'all come through and support.
Hey, Sonny, man, when we we just starting out. We got some big dreams. We got some goals we want to accomplish in this here podcast, world.
Yeah.
Is it possible, when we do finally get a little studio and we can all do our, like the real podcast?
Hit me, bro. I'm there.
Willing to come on back, my brother.
I'm there, man.
That's all we need to know.
That's all we need to hear, brother.
Y'all just hit me and let me know. It's free. I'm there. I'll bring the honey lemon pepper wing.
Hey, from where? Where you like them from?
Yes, sir.
Where you like them from?
Man, don't matter, dog. Hey. Hey, long my food is dead, bro.
I know you eat American Deli.
Come on, dog. Bring me the brand. Give me American Deli with the catfish, man.
I got you, dog.
Y'all like them? I hate American Deli.
Well, American Deli? What?
I never had it.
You ain't missing nothing.
Boy, there's one right around the corner, boy. God.
You ain't missing nothing. Small wing. I don't like no small wings.
Man, they get small wins. The devil's a lie.
He really want the Huddle House down there in state.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Huddle House will give you a whole chicken, bro.
Yes, sir. I love them wings. Huddle House got some. Yes, sir. Give me a big wing.
Come on. Man, hey, bro, man, fellas, I enjoyed it, man. Man, anytime,
man.
More than happy to come through again, man. But y'all keep doing it, bro. Much respect to y'all fellas doing, man. Much respect.
Okay, we appreciate it, man, and y'all have a good night, and we'll be in there with you.
Yes, sir. Same.
Brown, ladies and gentlemen, Sonny Brown, give it to him.
All right,
bro. All right. So, I think that was a very eventful live. We talked a lot, covered a lot.
Yeah, that was good.
Enjoyed that. Get us some
Finally
love.
caught alive, man.
Finally, man.
Right,
You
all
been
of us, right?
yeah,
See how cool
kind of
the
kind of boring when I be up here by myself.
I'm so sorry, Rich. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, but what y'all think? How y'all feel about it?
That was good, man.
Nah,
that
this
was
is
good.
like
that was really a good follow up to the last one. Like that was some good.
I definitely got a lot of nuggets, man.
A lot of history. I never knew Sonny was that young. I mean, I knew he was young, but I didn't know he's done that much.
Yeah, he done a lot just to be
I didn't know
34.
that. Yeah, bro, that kind of blew my mind.
Yeah,
I thought Sonny was like 30, 31. You know, I ain't. You know, he ain't
if you
old.
didn't
But
know
I
him, he
ain't-
was in his late 40s.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you didn't know him. Yep.
One of them smooth cats, man. You just know him.
Yeah, man. But I know next week I'll be back home, so I won't be back here Wednesday night. So I probably won't be able to do it until the end.
I'm gonna see what I can. I'm still working on that. What we were talking about. I'm gonna see what's up with that too.
Okay. And Lilo did agree to the 25th. That's on a Tuesday.
25th. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna square it
That's
away.
good.
And people in the comments, if y'all want to see us interview somebody, send some names.
Yeah, send some
We'll reach out.
names in here so we can. Yeah, we trying to really, turn this thing up, man. Keep something good and positive going.
Right. It don't always got to be negative.
Even
Even though I
talk bad about nobody, don't put no dirt on nobody. We just
and the crazy, that's what people draw to it. That's why numbers ain't really that high like they could be, because we ain't on that type of time.
nobody want to gossip, man.
Yeah.
I don't care if this man head about to fall off, man. I'm good.
Somebody said King George. I said that yesterday. I can get King George up here. Let's see what's.
It might be possible. I know the manager, so I mean, we might be sweet.
Yeah.
We got a little list, man. We got a little list. We gonna work it out. We got a I want to try an athlete too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
I was thinking on that, but it was cool, man. I like the night. It was cool.
Well, I know who. I got two that I can get right now that I know for a fact that I can get. Kwame is one. Then I got a cousin. He was in the NFL. He actually won a Super Bowl ring with the Packers, so trying to get him on.
That's crazy. My homeboy Pharaoh got drafted by the Packers.
Yeah.
Yep. I think he on the. I could be lying. He might be on the Steelers. His name Pharaoh. I'm about to look at it. His name Pharaoh McKeever.
Okay.
We played AAU basketball together, and the next season, coming back from AAU, this nigga got drafted. Pharaoh McKeever. And this, bruh, he is huge. This man is a 6'6" quarterback.
See everything.
Pharaoh McKeever latest he went to NC State, and then he on the Pittsburgh Steelers now.
Bro, y'all talking about wings, man. They just wings stop here. Let me see. See what time they close. They might be closed now. No, they close at 12. Look like I might be going. Where is that?
No, you ain't. You ain't eating nothing else tonight, man. It's too late.
Wing stop. I can get wing stop.
Nah, man.
That's crazy.
Taco Bell is a taco salad bowl, man.
Taco Bell. What time they close?
Stay away from Taco Bell. I was just talking crap.
No, they do got grilled. I got chicken in the fridge.
Y'all got sheets down there?
No, that's only Yahweh.
Boy, sheets got.
Hey, nah, she tastes good though.
Salads, boy.
I like they burgers.
Sheets really got good everything, man. They pizza good, they subs good, they quesadillas good. They even got good mac and cheese. They got this four cheese macaroni. It's good.
Yeah.
So Dallas pulled it out tonight, man.
Yeah,
They was spanking them boys.
Hey, what if they force a game 7, man?
that's not happening, bro.
And they win.
What if they force a 7?
Only reason why I said that is because Derrick Jones Jr. was chirping. Like, he was chirping bad, like, the whole game. I watched, like, the first 2 quarters. They said he was chirping after a 3 he made. I was like, bro, you just don't know, bro. They finna
Y'all
smack
might
y'all.
think I'm crazy, but I really believe Dallas was supposed to be up 3-1 right now.
Yeah, and if they come back and win,
They gave away 2 games.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Second
I don't
game,
believe it.
Kyrie didn't show up. They almost beat him. The
I don't
last
believe it.
Luka didn't foul out. Nah, bro. If Luka didn't foul out the last game, they was gonna win the game.
I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
Kyrie still ain't
It was
really.
on a 22-2 run, bro. The only thing that happened was Luka fouled out.
I don't believe it.
84-22 final score.
I don't believe it. Only reason why I say that is because, like, that's a whole team versus 2 niggas, bro. Like, that's a whole squad
Nigga,
versus 3 men.
I'm talking about how the game was going, nigga.
I know. Oh yeah, they definitely could have had that game, but
They
they sold
took
it.
a whole squad on a 22-2 run. Oh my
Y'all see that?
god, that was the score for the night.
Yeah,
Well, they definitely came out.
Oh my god, Tatum sold me, Brown sold me. Oh,
Let me see that.
I'm not
Bro, I
even
can't see. That's so small, bro. Dang.
about to look, bro. I'm good. I'm not even gonna look at my slips.
Hauser had 14 points tonight.
Let me look at that Celtics roster.
They really don't have a good bench, bro. Like if you really break it down, they do not have a good bench.
Tatum definitely sold. Brown definitely sold me.
Yeah, Al Horford did too. He couldn't even give you.
You love to put Al Horford on your dang on.
That man
do.
about 50, bro. I don't trust that man for nothing.
Look, Luka was 0 for 8 from 3, and they still blew them boys out.
I mean, the team came to hoop tonight. And
Mm-mm.
everybody came to play tonight. Look at
Let me tell you something, bro. Luka and Kyrie, bro, like I'm talking about, them niggas was going in the paint and getting what they
Dante
wanted,
Exum
bro.
be hooping for them when they let him play for real.
I did not know.
He was a problem when he came.
Yeah, Dante Exum was a bucket, bro.
Yes, sir, he was.
Still is.
Yeah, came through. Tim Hardaway had 15.
Yeah, I think they could have got more out of Tim Hardaway, but they was freezing him too much.
Yeah.
Tim Rogers.
They was freezing, bro, way too much. Like, you can't sit a man. You can't sit your shooter down and halfway play him through the playoffs.
And what y'all know about that?
That's Raccoon from the Game Force.
I ain't even gonna cap, man. I don't even watch anime. I can't say nothing.
I told you, bro. Nigga, you put anything up, Dragon Ball Z. I got you.
I'm binge watching it, man. I've been binge watching it for the past month.
Oh, you on the part where they just went to Namek?
Well, not Goku just got the Namek. He just touched down.
He just beat Vegeta on Earth.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Namek gonna be. Yeah, Namek that was a good saga.
Leonard, you ain't never watched Dragon Ball Z?
No, brother.
Hey, you need to.
I don't think Leonard's watched anime, bro. That's really a lot of good anime shows.
No, I heard about it. Like, I definitely am. I'm interested.
Like
I'm
Naruto.
watching so many series right now.
Naruto is good.
I hated Naruto.
For real?
Yeah. I thought it was a knockoff Dragon Ball Z.
No, actually, Naruto got a good storyline, bro. That's one thing I like about anime. Be crazy with the timelines and Yu Yu Hakusho. I used to watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
You remember that?
Yeah, heck yeah.
That's crazy.
What's my man name? Yusuke. He used to do the spirit gun. That was his move.
And my man with the rose.
Mm-hmm. What was his name?
It
start with a B. You said who?
I can't remember.
You talking about the dude that was with him with the hair?
Yeah.
Big.
I didn't know you watched that.
That was a long time, man. I used to watch Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, man.
I used to watch. You remember Ronin Warriors? You ain't never seen Ronin Warriors, nigga?
I think I seen that. Now,
man, hey, that it was 4 warriors and they was all different colors.
I guarantee it's on this website right here. Too.
It came on Toonami right before. If it wasn't before Sailor Moon, it was right after it.
Man, this website got everything you want to see on here.
What is that? Crunchyroll?
No, WCO Stream.
Yeah, you got to send me that. Look, man,
Bro, they got everything, cartoons and not just anime, all cartoons, everything on here.
Who the freak just tried to call? Dang, that joint really lagged me out like that.
Yeah, you still up here? Let me stop this. All right, man. We can hop on the FaceTime call.
It's a bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna end there. So, all right, man.
All right.
Okay, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to Mr. Sonny Brown for coming on. But we don't been on here an hour and a half, and we will come back hopefully next week with somebody. We'll catch y'all the 25th. We're gonna have Mr. Tony Lilo of the Hamiltons, so y'all be sure to tune in for that. And we will catch you next time. See you when we see you. Peace.